Welcome to Fallout Permanent Death Plus, where if I die, I restart and must spin the wheel of punishment. Not kinky for you freaks that thought that. Also, the game is in very hard and hardcore mode. During my first playthrough, I encountered several technical issues, such as the screen being stuck in the corner throughout my time inside Doc Mitchell's house. However, after overcoming that, I got off to a promising beginning. I decided to try a stealth build, which is not my usual style. I equipped a silenced varmint rifle and have access to the DLC content. If you think I shouldn't use DLC weapons in the future runs, feel free to leave a comment below. As I progressed, I searched every location along the way for the parts needed to repair Eddie. I managed to collect everything except for one sensor module. But I kept exploring and following the storyline. At one point, I spent about an hour without my microphone on, essentially silent like a dead goldfish. Shortly after realizing my mic was off, I was killed by a pack of dogs inside the Nipton building because I forgot I actually take damage now. I'm accustomed to playing on very easy difficulty since I enjoy speedrunning the game. But all I could think when I died was, this is where I would put my Eddie, if I had one!
Alright, let's see what the punishment or whatever the fuck. I guess we're writing an entire book.
I decided to undertake a 22-hour live stream. However, I was unaware that YouTube does not save any streams longer than 12 hours. So the only evidence that it happened is this single image. During that stream, I was chatting with my friend Naptown about a plan for the book. We initially came up with the idea of SWAT in the zombie apocalypse, but we ended up changing the concept several times. During our changing process, we realized I am quite the opposite of Edgar Allan Poe, so we changed direction to a lighter topic, which led us down a rabbit hole of various subjects. Eventually, we began discussing a Nicolas Cage movie called Willy's Wonderland. The film essentially features Nicolas Cage fighting animatronics like those from Five Nights at Freddy's, much like Batman taking on the mentally unstable. However, its secondary plot feels like something straight out of High School Musical, featuring teenagers who are as dense as blocks of lead soaked in maple syrup. Naptown and I then imagined a version of Willy's Wonderland without the problematic subplot. I started writing with the intention of creating a novella, but when I checked, I found out that a novella typically is around 70 pages long. With only 6 hours remaining and knowing that it took me an hour to write 3 pages, I realized completing the novella within the time frame would be impossible. This is where we shifted gears again into the storybook genre. Too little time to change again, we forgot to account for the fact that Pry from Futurama is a better artist than me. But we got a book completed before the 24 hours ended. But here's Georgie's Pizza Palace. Georgie's Pizza Palace.
Written by Plush Donut 025 and Naptown 83. Art by Plush Donut 25.
One night, a car pulls up to the long-abandoned Georgie's Pizza Palace. A bitchless guy steps out of the car. The guy opens the front door. After a moment, he enters the building. In the first room, there's a desk and a door. The guy goes through the door. In the main room, to the left, was tables and arcade machines. And to the right was a stage with Georgie the monkey and a note on it. The guy went over and read the note.
Hey there, thank you for accepting this cleaning job at Georgie's Pizza Palace. A place where fun and magic come to life. You know what? I'm gonna be straight with you. Those robots are gonna try to kill you. If you try to come outside, a firing line will shoot you. Till there's nothing left. Good luck.
The guy went to see if the bit about the fire line was true. Turns out it was. The guy goes to the janitor's closet to get a mop and bucket to start his job. The guy mops, unaware of the robot behind him, but they slipped on the wet floor and busted their head. The guy stuffed it in a bag and kept mopping. After he finished mopping the main room, he went to mop the party rooms. He decided to clean the dump truck room first. As soon as he enters, he gets ran over by a small dump truck. He proceeds to pull out a AT-4 and shoots. Then the dump truck grows arms and prays. After the guy mopped the room, looks spotless. After that, the guy takes a break in the break room, where he finds his favorite arcade machine, throbbing suppressors. He then has some fun. Back to work. As he went to get back to work, Georgie was standing there. Not just him though. Bent Georgie, Ska Georgie, Mini Georgie, Door Frame Georgie. What does he do now? Who turned the lights off? The copier!
They all died due to a gas leak. The end.